Today's world is a very competitive world. Learn to be updated. No matter the field, no matter the niche that you venture into, learn to be updated because people love to move with the latest. Nobody wants to be left back with what they were doing yesterday. The clothes we were wearing last year isn't the same thing we're wearing this year. The furniture we're using years back isn't the one we're using now. Girls, the hair they're making now is not the same that they are making years back. You need to be updated. Don't be still. If you still, you will be outdated. That's the fact. Hello everyone, you're welcome back to another moment with Ituno Peters. As you all know, this podcast is called Beyond Limit Podcast. There is a reason we chose that name. The goal is development. The goal is to bring motivation to people whereby it can encourage us to take positive impact and make positive impact in our immediate environment that we find ourselves. Thank you for my subscribers. We just hit 100 subscribers and you know we keep on going. Thank you for the growth, thank you for the support, thank you for the comments, and thank you for the likes. I appreciate. A rich man's world. In the last episode, we talked on the journey of a creative designer and it was awesome. It was so awesome. So this episode, I come with a different topic entirely, which will help, and I believe it will help everyone. So today, I'm going to talk business. 5 steps, 5 things to know before we would start any business we want to venture into. Everybody cannot do 9 to 5, and everybody cannot be an entrepreneur. Reason being that being a 9 to 5 person, the weight and the movement, the organization of the company is not on your shoulder. Yours is to get the salary at the end of the month. But a CEO and entrepreneur must keep with the day-to-day activity of the business. Starting a business is not all about you having the money. It's about you having a success-driven mindset, because there will be days where your money will fail you. When you started the business, you need to know some steps, some things, which means you need to learn that there is teamwork for every successful business. There should be an organization for every successful business. Study shows that every small business takes 3 to 5 years before they can be considered as success. Which means before your business can be termed a successful business, it must take through the journey of 5 to 7 years. If you are able to maintain the momentum across 5 years, leaping towards 6, 7, trust me, you are a successful entrepreneur. There is no overnight success when it comes to business. Know your friends, know your customers. Don't let relationship to ruin business. Reason being that everybody tends to be nonchalant. When our friends have a business, we don't tend to pay. At the business, know your profit and your expenses. A profitable business is being governed by the income they make and not the expenses, which means the higher the expenses, the rate at which the company, the business is tending towards loss. But the more the profit, trust me, the more the success and the bigger the business will become. So as an entrepreneur who wants to venture into business, There are things that we need to know. There are things that needs to be put in place. Number one is know your niche. Find a niche. What do I by niche? Niche is a segment of a particular sector. In academics, we have something we call area of concentration, which means if a lecturer or a teacher want to set an exam, he might as well tell a student that there is an area of concentration in the exam or the text, which means that's where the student will focus on. Same as business. When you're heading towards business, you need to find a niche. Know what works for you. Now, find a niche is this. You personally, you will know what you love doing. When you start in a business, when you want to do business, don't follow crowd. Because it's successful for some people doesn't mean it will be successful for you. Because other makes profit from it doesn't mean you will also be profitable when you venture into the business. Do what works for you. For example, now in tech, if you want to start the journey in tech is not all about coding. We have people that they don't code at all, yet they are still making money in tech. Example, we have UX, UI writers, we have UI, UX designers, we have programmer, we have software programmer, we have those that theirs is back end, we have front end. Know what works for you. If you don't venture into products that people will buy from you, then you need to know what you love selling, what you yourself can market easily, and people will trust you. When that is said, then the next thing you need to focus on is this: know your target audience. You must find those that are interested in those products you want to sell. Having the product is not the main thing when starting a business, when starting out. You need to find your target audience. You need to enter, you need to penetrate into your target audience. For example, you want to venture into fashion designing. There are male fashion designers, there are female fashion designers, and at the same time, we have unisex. If you want to focus on the male clients, focus on them. If you want to focus on the female part, focus on them. And if you know you can combine the two together, focus on them. Know your target audience. Know who you want to focus to. With that, trust me, you're tending towards a successful business journey. Example is this. There is a YouTube channel, or I think there is a song, CoComelons. It is not for adults. It's majorly made for kids. And trust me, that is their focus. But now, no, normal adults are tending towards it. But CoComelons, the channel, their products, their works is targeted at children, at kids. The another example is this. We have Capri Sun drinks. It is written, it is for kids. Fine, it is sweet. Yeah, adults are drinking it. But trust me, the design, the marketing shows that it's for kids. If they want to make for adults, it will be written there as well that this is for adults. That is, know who you want to target to market your product to. Once you find your niche, you've known your target audience, then the next thing is you positioning yourself. Once you can position yourself, trust me, your target audience will locate you. When starting a business, location is very important. And since we are in the 21st century, the world of technology, where majority of products are now online, we are in the product of e-commerce, e-mailing, Everything is now on the internet. Thanks to the advantage of Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, where we can actually market our product right from the comfort of our house without even getting a shop. That's the online platforms. We are talking about the physical store where people can come in, a walk-in store where people can come in and get your stuff. Your location is very, very important. If you're selling things that it should be easily consumable, you need to find where people like that are, that they can easily walk into your store and get what they want. It's not all about you getting a shop or a store or an apartment for your business. It's about how many people are coming in to get things in your store. You need to take note of that. And as many that are online, they are doing their business online, you're using Shopify, Facebook marketplaces, you need to position yourself. If your page is for business, once people comes into the page, let them know that this page is business. Let them see your product. Learn to present yourself to the buyer, because without the buyer, there can never be a successful business. You don't buy the product, be consumed by yourself. The product is gotten so that people can buy from you. Once you set up a business platform, whether on Instagram or Facebook marketplace, put your market on it. Let people know the price of those products. It's not until people start coming to your DM for prices. No, if they are interested in getting your product, once your price is stated there, they would come meet you. Recently, there has been some people that on Twitter that they said they aren't making enough, and reason being that their products, the price for each product is not stated there. If anyone asks what's their amount, the next thing is send DM, which is not supposed to be so. As someone that wants to venture into business and you want your product to be marketed online, please learn to state your price. So if those that are interested will come meet you and pay, and those that are not interested, once they see the price, they will go their way. And once that is done, the next thing is you having the product and learn client/customer satisfaction. You need to learn relationship, how to relate with people. Trust me, humans are different. You can't meet the same people every day. There are people that are calm, that they won't stress you at all before getting your product. Whereas there are some people, they will frustrate the hell out of you before getting your product. There are some, once you tell them, they take it off from you, and there are some, they have trust issue. That's them. You need to learn how to satisfy your individual client. Have your products. Don't delay your client. Please, no matter the business you want to venture into, let integrity lead the way. If your market, your product is not available, and you tell your clients 1 week, let your 1 week be a week. And if the market will be arrive in 3 days, let them know. Because there, the disappointments, the more and the higher, people will start to lose interest in your products. That's the law of human. Because human beings are mostly ruled by their emotions. And trust me, disappointment isn't things that a lot of people want to keep on doing. Lastly, And please, this is very important. The goal is not only having a business, the goal is to make the business be a successful business. Note this: business money, the profit is different from personal money. Every profit being made at the start of every business. Yeah, I'm not talking to those that have made it big in the business, yet it works for them. But majorly, I'm speaking to those that want to start business. This is it. Your personal money should be spent for yourself, but any profits made from the business should be put back into the business, so the profit, the products, and the business can grow more. Let me start an example. You might not start big. Now, you start a cement store. You start with 100 bags of cement, right? After selling the whole 100 bags of cement, there is a product made from the 100 bags of cement which you sold. With that if you put that profits back into your business, it might buy you around 120 bags of cement. Trust me, you've grown past who you were when you started. Growth in business it's not something that boom suddenly. It's people that are looking at you that will think everything happens to you suddenly. Every successful business have a track record of ups and downs. But trust me, I learned this today. Every profit made when you started in business needs to be put back into business. No, this business world is a very competitive world. Learn to be updated. No matter the field, no matter the niche that you venture into, learn to be updated, because people love to move with the latest. Nobody wants to be left back with what they were doing yesterday. The clothes we were wearing last year isn't the same thing we wear this year. The furniture we using years back isn't the one we using now. Girls, the hair they're making now is not the same that they are making years back. You need to be updated. Don't be still. If you still, you will be outdated. That's the fact. If you're starting out, please keep on updating yourself. You can give excuses, but trust me, it aren't leading you nowhere. Coming to an end of this podcast, to this episode, we've learned 5 things, 5 important steps. Number 1, find your niche or know your niche. Number 2, know your target audience. Know who your focus are on. Number 3, position yourself. Then, number 4, have your products and satisfy your clients, your customers. Number 5, which is the important part, every profit made from the business needs to be put back into the business. Thank you. Thank you for listening. And trust me, if you're not listening more of content as this, please don't forget to subscribe, to like, and comment. Share this with your friends that want to start business. Share this with your friends that needs to be motivated. Share this to your friends, share this to your family. And at the same time, we are not limited to YouTube alone. We are on other streaming platforms. We're on Spotify, Apple Music, and so on. In case maybe while you're driving, you don't want to watch the video, there is the audio version of each episode on Apple Music. Just search on your drive, on your iCloud, Beyond Limits with Eternal Peter, and you will see us there. Thank you guys. See you all next week.